Dan.
Hey,
We're not muted.
Is my camera pixelated again?
Yeah, Dan's back in 720p.
A little. I don't know why my camera
back
keeps
for
being
his
pixelated.
reunion
That's
tour.
really frustrating.
And we like it. We like Dan like this. We like seeing Dan in a series of 9 or 10 boxes.
What is the deal with that? Like, it is clear.
Dan looks ice cold crisp on the other screen.
Clear as day,
OBS right here. He looks like
OBS
shit.
is like eating me up for some reason.
And that's
I don't know, man.
The opposite of the normal. Stuff.
Honey, I'm home. AOL mode engaged. Yeah, we're
720p. Dan is back home. ASL.
You pixel so hard. I do.
It's like your alter ego, and I love it.
I know.
I think you need to lean into it.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, you change your whole persona.
I'm gonna get like a mask that's actually just my own face pixelated and just wear that everywhere I go.
It's like your sensor.
It might be better. You never know.
Yeah, it's actually way better. Way better.
We have a guest tonight, Dan.
Holy shit! Yeah, you're right. We do.
Wait. We have to stop it. We have a guest tonight. We have a guest 99% of the time.
Pretty much every stream we have a guest because we only do it one time a week.
The exception is when we don't have a guest. So we have a guest, as we always do.
We do have a guest. Well, who's the
guest?
guest?
TONEDAWG Paints. Phil. I'm gonna call him Phil though, because I'll use his government name. Because I'm a government stooge, and
fair.
Phil, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everybody about who you are, who you is, why you came on the show, and frankly, why people should care. I think everybody.
I mean, you shouldn't care. I'm just a dude who just like stuff. All I do is paint and work out. I mean, it's it. But no, yeah. So I'm Phil. I kind of I worked around a lot doing government work, and then COVID happened, lost the job, and then all I had left was kind of this stuff. So I just kind of dug into it and then
leaned in, yeah.
And this is kind of where I'm at now. And for this year, I know last year a lot of guys and folks wanted me to kind of do more live stream and tutorials. So this year I made kind of a decision to kind of get more out there, do reels, go to events, show my face, and be a part of you guys, especially when you invited me over. Yeah.
Hopefully,
I'm a lone wolf.
Launch you into superstardom with this prestigious show.
That's right. What a way to start.
You're starting way up here by showing up on the Heroes Rush Hour. Yeah.
Boom, all the way at the top
with 720p Dan and
all the way. I don't know why it does that. I'm looking at my feed right now, and it looks gorgeous.
It looks awesome. Wait, Dan got his new computer in, by the way. So
I got my new computer, and it hasn't helped. This for some reason. I don't know why. What the fuck's going on with this? I don't know, man.
You probably can't tell it. I'm just pale.
The Phantom. Phil the Phantom.
Smoothness with eyeballs, and that's it.
Let me read chat here. Xanthiaddy's saying do a max headroom thing, Dan. I think that'd be awesome. Get a suit and a weird background.
Dude. Hannah says, I hope it goes successfully for you and you don't end up peddling obscure energy drinks.
Speaking of obscure energy drinks,
right?
Dan has his on the way, but we are now officially sponsored by B-Goat Energy.
That's right.
We're gonna shill this shit all the time.
Drink a B-Goat or get the fuck out. That's all I'm saying.
It's delicious. It really is good.
I haven't had it yet, but Andrew keeps talking.
Oh, it's on the way, Dan. A whole case is being shipped to you right now.
I'll bathe in it. I'll fill up my bathtub. I'll get up.
I'll do whatever they want for free energy drinks.
I'll do.
I'll kill a man.
A woo saw into the pool.
That's right. I'll dip my balls in it. Blurry Dan from the nth dimension. That is correct. You need wired internet connection. I am wired. My computer is wired.
No, his connection's fantastic on the other service. I think OBS is just.
OBS is no.
There's some brown people or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's probably what it is. Where do you buy them? I'm intrigued now. Hannah Harcone, you can go to bgoat.edu or whatever. I don't even know what the website is.
Tell them Heroes Brush Hour sent you.
Tell them Andrew sent you.
Get one free shit.
Tell them Andrew and his weird colored P sent you over there. Pixelated Dan is reminding me of the days of downloading 128 megabyte MP3s. edu. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's bgoat.com. Andrew could probably tell you.
It's Drink B-Goat.
Drink B-Goat.
I think so.
There you go. Anyway.
Whoa. You gotta make sure you get your trademarks right. come after
That's
you.
we're terrible with it. So Phil has an interesting idea for you guys. He wants you to vote on what he should paint tonight. I think I already know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But he can
Feast
paint.
your eyes.
He can paint
Down here.
either a clan rat or a tank.
So, chat, type it in now. We're not gonna do an actual vote. Just type it in.
Five.
Do you want?
You want to
five
paint all
clan
five?
rats?
5 clan rats or a tank? That's
Yeah,
okay.
5 rat.
5 rats.
now.
Yeah, I
one
normally
tank.
do like 7 to 10 models an hour or two. It's kind of like my thing.
All right.
Nice.
Hey.
All right. Good.
Voice
Zycosis says 5 rats.
just says yes.
Paul says
do,
tank.
Do it all.
Michael Lavoie says yes. Snurgle says 5 rats. Tank. So that's 2 for rats, 2 for tank. Clan rats.
I
Clan
think
rats.
the question stands is will you use an airbrush on this?
No.
No,
I'm not
brush?
turning that on.
1, 2.
You guys aren't
3,
using it. I'm not using it.
4. I think I see more for rats than tank. So
Everybody's
far.
voting rats, yeah.
Yeah, I think the rats is the
1,
popular
2,
answer
3,
right here.
4. Yep, rats wins for sure. All right, you're doing the rats.
There's another one
baby
for
boy.
rats. Yeah, 5 rats. I'm going to
Alright.
paint a single mini, and it's
it a
really not
Legion
easy
thing?
to see because it's all black. But this is, if anyone likes the Caiaphas Cain novels, this is Jurgen Caiaphas Cain's aide and Melt-A-Gunner guy. And this is from RTLW. It is a very, very cool mini, and it's been sitting on my shelf for almost 3 years now.
What's he holding on a little plate? What is that?
It is
Like a
it's
servant?
he's his aide. So this is his
It's like a bottle of water on like a silver
it's
platter.
his calf, like his
Look at that
coffee.
focus. God, that looks like
oh,
a zillion times
yeah.
better than your face.
Just because I don't know why it's
Crisp
doing that. And it's
detail.
it's the exact same camera.
That's a
It's
testament
two-
to RTLW.
It's two of
and
the
the
same
quality of
camera,
minis
and
that
I
they
don't know
put
why
out.
it's doing that.
Whatever
It's
shat you
there's a
out
piece
doesn't
of
look
bread
like
on there too. It's like a little piece of bread, and it's just. I guess I just got to keep my finger on it over here or something to make it focus. But yeah, there's a little slice of bread on there. It's a really cool mini, and it's literally. So here's what happened. So in 2020, there was like I was like this super cold going around. I don't know if you guys heard about it. It was called like COVID or something like that.
COVID. It was COVID.
COVID. Yeah,
20, I think.
COVID
20.
went around, and so you couldn't go outside or leave the house or like shower or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I was paying attention, but I started reading the Caiaphas Cain novels, and they're really awesome. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, and I just like cranked through them because I was like super bored in the house, bored in the house.
I was
and,
cranking something else on COVID.
Absolutely loved them, and then I ordered these minis, and I was like, I might do a Valhallans army because Valhallans is the guard unit in the book, and these are the only 2 minis I got so far for the guard army. So
It's a long way to go for the guard.
we're killing it. We're killing it. In short, I'm killing it.
Stop the presses. Hannah Harkona just ordered a case of B-Goat.
You ordered a
energy
case
drinks.
of Bigo. Boom!
Ah! Sponsorship deals. Yeah. Make him look.
Nurgle says, all the pockets. Why is 75p Dan backstory? And it says, it's
He never
because
left.
we can't figure it out.
He never
My
left.
downward camera, which is literally the same camera as the one pointing at my face, looks fantastic. Yet the face camera looks like hot garbage. I don't know why. It's Andrew is doing something. I think Andrew is doing it.
I make every effort to be the better looking one of our duo, and it's a big knob right here that just says turn down the resolution, and I just crank it all the way down.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. 25 calories. That's 20. It's like 25 calories per can of Bigo.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's great.
It's got like 200 milligrams of caffeine.
It's
which
got
is absolutely
polyphenols.
insane. It's got polyphenols, antioxidants.
Uh-huh.
It's vegan.
It's vegan.
It's everything in one.
It's everything in
20
everything you
servings
want.
per can.
Everything.
Anyway, Phil, have you ever speed painting something like on the clock? Have you ever actually timed yourself to speed paint? Or
No,
has it
not
always
on
just
the
been,
clock.
I'm going to paint what I can in whatever time I have?
Yeah. So that's normally what happens. I normally crank out like 2 or 3 orders like every other day. I mean, there's the biggest thing that I've ever done. It took me a month to do though. It was about 2,000 models. It was like from Zombicide. It was
Nice.
from a guy from Hawaii. He just sent me like everything. And it was a lot.
Are
yeah,
you
I mean-
primarily a commission painter? Is that your main focus?
It's weird because I try to only take like, 3 or 4 like folks at a time. That
Okay.
way people aren't, oh yeah, I won't be done for this, like 2 months from now. Normally my turnaround time between if it's a lot, like maybe like 10 to 20 models is about 3 days.
That's solid.
And like I said, with the tank, I can finish that in like an hour or two. So that's why I was like, this doesn't bother me if you want it.
So just like our last guest, you seem to be the professional painter that does this all the time. And I, for one, am glad I'm not painting tonight.
Yeah. No, I'm just excited to get this model that's been sitting on my shelf for 3 years. I'm excited to get it painted.
Do you think you're doing Stan? Like you're going to speed paint this beautiful model that you got, like this bespoke third-party mini?
Oh, I mean, all my models look bad, so it's no different if I take time or not.
Jamie, hey, bro, some chat.
Hey, Jamie.
Serena, off and on. Yeah, we've turned our cameras off and on like 10 times.
Yeah,
because we're having some.
Yeah, I was messing with everybody.
What solved it? Did we just like reset the thing?
We put it on the same browser.
But it was initially.
Well, we tried that.
Yeah, that's how we started. Anyway, y'all know the drill.
He's doing 5. Yeah, he's doing 5.
He's going to do 5 at one time. It's that kind of stream. Y'all know at home, paint along with us. If you have a model on your desk, grab it right now and paint with us. Or at the end of the show, post something that you painted today, and we'll pull it up on Instagram. You know the whole drill. You've been here before. Hit those redemptions. Phil seems to know what he's doing. He seems to be professional. He's never been challenged to do these things while painting, though. So I'd love for him to have bitten off more than he can chew with 5 models. And y'all just absolutely ruin his night. I want him to regret ever coming on the show, and I want it to be because
he probably already does.
Okay, just make sure everybody knows I have strong legs.
Yeah,
he's got strong legs.
Stronger.
Improve it. All right, Phil, are you ready?
Yeah, but real quick, also these plague monks. These are from the Ho-Ho Hobby Vice from Big Dan from Big Dan Hobbies.
Big Dan,
shout there. Yes, excellent. Happy to see you actually painting this stuff. Awesome. Do you have an army? Is that your preferred army, or is that just cool models that you saw?
Well, I also play like Mordheim on the side.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's just more stuff to that.
Game.
Campaigns.
You gotta have more rats. Always more rats.
Always.
Excellent. And good shout out for Ho-Ho Hobby Vices. Love to see it. Dan, I don't care if you're ready. Phil, whenever you're ready, tell me and I'll hit the big button and the timer will begin.
All right, give me 2 seconds to kind of like look at this stuff.
He's game planning. He's getting nervous.
You gotta get a game plan. Yeah.
He's regretting putting it to a vote.
Don't be regretty. Have some spaghetti.
With those A-case painting handles.
Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome. They sent them to me, and I was really appreciative about it. Definitely made my life a little bit easier, especially that they're magnetized. I have a little
you can swap
hobby
out
wall.
all the tops. Yeah.
Well, that and it's just I have a hobby wall and it has magnets on it. So when I'm
that's
slap it on
like me with my Blood Angels. Let's get them all up my bookshelf right here.
All right, let me flip this light a little bit more, and then I'll be like ready to rock and roll.
G-Man, don't gotta be sorry. We're good.
Yeah, sorry, you were late. We were late. We're like 10 minutes late starting this thing.
I know, because of me. I'm sorry.
It wasn't that late. We're fine.
All right, I'm ready to rock.
All right, I'm starting the clock, and it's.
Is it going?
It didn't start. All right, let me try it again. Yeah, you can start painting. I'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
I don't know why does it start when I do it? There.
I don't know. Sometimes
it's going. The timer's going.
It just doesn't like you for some reason.
Everything's easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy, booty squeezy.
Booty squeezy.
So, Phil, that's like a white spray, and you go in contrast method on that? What is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Walk us through it. Walk us through the process.
Yeah, so I'm just, it's like a little zenithal highlight pre-shade, and then I'm just, what I do is I slap like the contrast paints pretty hardcore sometimes, depending on like the realm of.
Phil, stop using that brush. Switch to the biggest brush you have.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, CJ. I'll tell you when to stop.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. Look at that. Look at the commitment.
And away we go.
Didn't even think about it. Just straight dunked it in there.
Dunk.
I knew, like I said, I knew I was gonna get bullied. It's okay.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
I mean, that's
Dan's
the whole.
already completely covered his model.
It's the whole premise of the show is bullying people. It's not bullying.
So
it's
and look, I don't want to be a dick, but I'm gonna moderate this thing.
Since when?
Phil started out with 5 minis. We need 5 minis to be completed to qualify as being finished, right? If he does 4 and there's 1 left, I'm not gonna judge it based on that. Right? It's gonna be 5 complete minis.
man.
Use all my paint.
Swinging those big commission painter nuts around.
It's tough. It's a tough room. It's a tough room.
Give me a tough room. Just you, me, and him. There's nobody watching this.
Yeah.
Nobody ever watches the show.
There's like 20-something people watching right now. It's about to warm up.
It's about to warm up. That's a lot.
It's about to warm up.
Elfiresburg says, I'm out of points after the crazy last stream. Correct.
Yeah, last stream was pretty good.
Last stream was our largest stream to date.
Yeah, with
over 100 active viewers. Yeah.
Yeah. Killing it. We were having a good time.
That was awesome. CJ says we are all bots. And shout out to CJ for helping Dan get his computer, I think, right?
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, that's my boy.
And thank you, CJ, for giving me another friend to play video games with, finally.
Here's the thing.
Shit couldn't run anything.
CJ didn't help me get my computer going. He made the computer.
Did the whole thing.
He did the whole thing. There was no
pressed
helping.
the power button.
He did it.
All right, Phil, you can stop with the brush. Or keep using it if you want.
No, it was a monstrosity. It sucked up so much paint.
Xanthiades asks, if someone is using an airbrush and we use the big brush for redemption, do they have to use their biggest airbrush nozzle? I say no, but it makes them stop and switch to their largest brush.
I don't think that's come up. Yeah, they do have
has
to
not come up.
switch
But
to a
the
brush
rules are you switch to the brush requested. So smallest brush, largest brush, you'd have to switch to the actual physical brush.
I only have one nozzle. So
yeah, do people have multiple? Because it's a pain to change that.
I've got two airbrushes, but
I've got two airbrushes.
One's like used to for me to abuse. The other one's delicate, and I use for fine tuning.
Right. I bought a nicer airbrush, and the compressor came with this Junko stock standard airbrush. And I've just been using that one for all my priming, and I'm just going to use it until it breaks, and then switch to the good one. So I haven't even opened my good one yet.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, just, right? I got to learn on something, yeah.
Yeah, literally abuse it. Have no remorse. Just slap it around and shake it and scream at it sometimes.
Slap its ass.
Well, I've screamed at it a lot. The Game Father post says, with a very, very thought-provoking high-level question here, isn't the airbrush technically bigger by mass? Therefore, it needs to be the biggest brush.
I don't know.
I'll post that to chat. What's the ruling on chat for that one?
Mind-blowing questions are happening here.
I think you need to be careful with those questions.
Yeah, we're not treading on those waters.
They're going to come for you.
Unmake the world.
Just like the toilet paper company, they're going to come for you.
That's right.
How dare you wash your booty hole with water?
Ooh, I love me a good bidet. Squirt it right up in there.
Yeah.
People getting arrested for sitting down where they wipe instead of standing up.
Ooh. Oh. That's divisive. Phil, would you consider yourself to have a good singing voice?
I say I'm amateur.
Serena's Arena wants to know how well you can sing, and you must sing a song.
I mean, I can sing Sweet Nothings from Aerosmith or something.
Do it.
That's what I would like to hear. A song of your choice, for as long as you want. Just don't, give us more than a line. Just go for as long as you feel comfortable, and I'll judge your performance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to go with the lyrics here.
Judge it harshly.
All right, here we go.
Sniff, sniff.
Sniff, sniff. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I can spend my life in the sweet surrender. Don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
I love it, and that got us a sub. Don't stop, though. Hang on.
I'll try to do both. Lying close to you, feeling your heart beating.
I'm pulling up some Armageddon gifs right here to put up on the screen.
And I'm wondering what you're dreaming, wondering if you're seeing. And then I kiss your eyes and thank God we're together. And I just want to say with you in this moment, forever, forever and ever. I don't want to close my eyes.
He's not stopping.
Yes.
There we go.
I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
There, I'm just putting Armageddon on top of all this, the rest of the show.
Perfect. We'll get our first copyright strike.
Yeah, we're just gonna stream the movie Armageddon while Phil sings in the background, and just see how long it takes to get shut down by Jeff Bezos.
Just hearing
Raleigh Fox says, "Welcome, I'm back." Zycosis asks, "Are we measuring paints by the Are we measuring the brush by the volume of paint it can apply?" That's another great question. Bunch of tier 1 gift subs going out.
We're asking the real questions today.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
what the fuck was just on the screen? Raleigh Fox was confused about this. It's Paris getting obliterated during the classic film Armageddon.
Is it a classic?
It's not. It's a Jerry Bruckheimer film, right? It's one of those classic summer, late 90s, early 2000s blockbusters, right? Big world-ending movie.
Is that the one with Affleck in it?
Yes.
Yeah, and Steve Buscemi and Bruce Willis and Liv Tyler. Ooh,
Oh, I like Liv Tyler. Yeah,
Liv Tyler.
That's a 90s move right there.
That's a straight up 90s cast.
Yeah, liking Liv Tyler is a 90s move.
Yeah. I feel old, Serena says. Why do you feel old?
Stop! Shut up. You're like 25 or something, right? How old are you? Did we talk about this before?
Dan, start squatting.
I will not suffer young people saying that they're old.
Dignity. Dan's gonna squat to prove that he himself is not old.
Yeah.
Raleigh Fox says, Andrew, did you drive or fly to Disney World? I'm just curious. I fly. I only fly places. I don't drive because I'm extremely wealthy and I don't want to spend time in a car when
I just had a butthole cramp.
Like butthole cramp.
Hey, careful, that means it's loose. You didn't like push all the way out.
Loosening up down there.
Do those Kegel exercises. Zyko says, does a movie being 20 years old make it a classic film like with Cars? That's a good debate in chat. Like, does a movie simply being old make it classic?
I think like a certain popularity makes it classic, doesn't it? That's my opinion.
Yeah,
there's a lot of.
There's classic films that people don't like.
There's a lot of old movies. Is all I'm saying. Doesn't make them all classics.
I mean, when I was in college,
classic.
I had some folks like say that Jurassic Park was a classic, and I was just like, "Yo, who are you people?"
I mean, it's like almost 30 years old now. Dan, you're good.
Good movie though. It's one of my favorites besides like Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers is one of the best films
don't
ever
talk
made.
about that, Dan. No.
Starship Troopers is one of the best films.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. I fucking love that movie. Oh, so good.
I know they're making a little survival game with that.
Sick.
I saw some minis at some point.
Yeah. There's like a little miniature game too, but it's old. There's
been a couple of games made out of it.
There's more than age that makes it classic. Friend shaming alive on stream. That's all this is. Heroes Rush Hour is literally friend shaming alive on stream.
Thing, yeah, like
that's the whole premise of the show. That's why you guys come back.
How are people still surprised by that? The fuck?
Curator says, "Would you like to know more?" Okay, hey, Curator, Dan got his computer, so we can all play Dark Tide now.
Yeah,
Phil, do you play PC games? Do you play any Warhammer PC games?
Yeah, I mean, I got everything on Steam. I mean, I got like 2,000 hours in Smite.
Ooh, do you play Dark Tide?
No, I haven't gotten it just because it's got the mixed reviews, and I was just
pretty fun. I enjoy it.
Andrew's so hype on this.
Yeah, I'm
hype about co-op games. Any kind of co-op game, like I'll play it to death with like.
Yeah, and that's how I felt.
It can be the worst game in the world, and it's just fun to play.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Demon Tide.
Yeah, tell me Atlas is a good game.
It's one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life.
It's terrible, but it's so fun to play with friends. That's the point.
It was good until Keith drowned. I'll tell you that.
R.I.P. Keith.
R.I.P.
But now your computer's back. We can maybe like cross zones that your computer crashing.
All right, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. My computer was so bad before that like I had to run everything in like the lowest settings. I booted up my new computer that my friend CJ built for me. I booted up some of the games like Atlas, and I put everything on like the highest settings. I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be all weird and jerky, and it was not. And I
like those videos of like the kid that finally gets like the hearing aids or like the
that was
glasses, and he's like, I can hear my mom, and everybody's like crying. That was Dan when he sees like how games are meant to be.
It's like the first time seeing my mother's face. It's fantastic.
Martin Michael Boy says, I have a pile of Starship Trooper files. We could do or SLs, I assume that's a file. We could do a theme competition night. I'm down with that.
There you go. Send them my way.
Oh, yeah. Or me. I don't
send miniatures to me, and I will paint them. I used to play games with friends. I just don't have friends anymore. Rally Fox is understandable. We can understand why. Masadi83 says, hi, thank you so much for the sub. You're welcome. Oh, the gift sub. Yes, you probably got a gift sub.
They probably got a gift sub. Figure it out, Andrew. Come on, get your shit.
These are words. I don't know what they mean sometimes.
Zone
Oscillations!
Zone Oscillations!
Do it, Phil!
What am I doing?
Zone Oscillations!
He's doing jazz hands. All right.
Beautiful.
That's good. Rally Fox says, I played 2 games, No Man's Sky and Titanfall 2. Both pretty good, I think. No Man's Sky kind of took a while to get off the ground, but there it is.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good game.
I was the dude who like played those MMOs growing up, like City of Villains and Star Wars Galaxies.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, Galaxies.
Tabula Rasa was another one. All that old school stuff. But all of them got cut down.
Yeah, like I go way back. All right, so like MMOs, like Horizons, like classic EverQuest, obviously, World of Warcraft, City Heroes, right? That was a fun one for a while.
Oh, I love that one.
What else was there?
This paint smells.
Yeah, Eve Online. I will shout from the mountaintops is one of the best MMOs ever made. That is still one of the best MMOs that is out there, and it's been going on for like 20 years. It's insane.
The game, when I first started that thing, I was so scared. I was so lost. I didn't know.
I know it's a scary game. You're like, fuck. This is the learning curve is insane.
Well, like the most I really got is I had a little missile frigate, and all I did was I protected like other players that were mining stuff.
Yeah,
that was it.
I
didn't know what I was doing other than that.
I was a pretty big explode for no reason for a big alliance. It was a pretty big deal. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but you know, I was pretty big in the Eve sphere.
That's how it was with Counter-Strike. Wow. I mean, that's not like really an MMO, but
I never got into Counter-Strike. I
remember playing
Counter-Strike a lot. I never got into it. Like back in like the late '90s, you know, you'd have like the LAN parties and stuff, but I never was like one of those guys that like played Counter-Strike all the time.
Love a good LAN party.
That was us. We would like sit there and carry our Dell computers, like
plugging them all in,
monitors, and and then like
throw it in your laundry basket with all your. I had like a 17-inch monitor. This thing was like massive and so heavy. Oh man, those are days. We used to play this game called Worms over and over again. You remember that game?
Oh, yeah, like Worms Armageddon? My God.
Yeah, just that you get
awesome
shooting each other like 2D. Yeah.
Yeah, with the holy grenade.
I got a lot of questions.
Yeah, the holy hand grenade. Yeah.
I need Phil. You need to not only squat for 1 minute, but while you're squatting, I need you to give a compliment to Elfire Spray, and she insisted you make it good. So squat while complimenting her, make it a good one. Yeah. And then Dan, sing a song while Phil is squatting, but after he does the compliment.
All right. How far I can get here.
Look at those silkies, baby. Pull those babies up. Let's see those thighs.
Oh, Ellie, thank you so much. Here is the base that I painted that you took over.
What is that?
It's a little ice base that I showed everyone how to like kind of paint, and then she like ran with that idea and like produced like I think like 40.
Oh yeah, I saw her ice base. Is that what inspired it? Was that the
yeah.
Is that the catalyst for it?
Yeah, because that's what I was trying to do for folks is produce more reels. But she's one of the ones that motivates me. So yeah, you motivate me to make more reels and videos like get out there more. How long am I squatting for?
I'll tell you when to stop. Don't worry. Elle said, "Oh man, this is weird." And then Rally Fox says, "Is he in his underwear?" Everybody's laughing at you. I needed ideas. Or hip. Are those hip-length white socks he's wearing? He's got stockings on, right? You can stop squatting now, and Dan is gonna sing a song, and then we'll be back to zero.
All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain. And
B emojis in chat.
B emojis.
B emojis in chat. Let's see all the B emojis while Dan sings Blind Melon.
It's just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view, but it's not sane. It's not sane. It's not sane. I just want someone to say to me, whoa, oh, 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 I'll always be there when you wake. Yeah, yeah. You know I like to keep my cheeks dry today. So stay with me and I'll have it made. And I don't understand why I sleep all day. And I stop to complain that there's no rain. And all I can do is read a book to stay awake. And it rips my life away, but it's a great escape. Escape. Escape.
I love when people make you sing, because it's always a classic 90s pop, and you just go with it.
Classic 90s bops. And now everyone do your B-dance. Go. B-dance.
We need the bee costumes, yeah.
B-dance. There we go. We did it. My new computer is like gigantic, and that's really cool.
Got the lights in and stuff.
Got the lights and stuff all over it. Yeah, it's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Very excited about it. Very excited about it. Yeah, I bet you are.
I'll see we play after the stream.
Jurgen needs
Phil is working on metallics. What is that?
Oh no, this is just browns. Is it all blurry?
Brown.
No, it's just far away.
The Browns.
Yeah, I don't have a lens that zooms in.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I could maybe like do this.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's it. That's the move. Phil, we have a regular viewer, G-Man Paints, and he is on a mission to get complimented by everyone that comes on the show. And you're our guest, so therefore he needs a compliment from you. He has been complimented by everyone that's ever been on this show, and he's collecting them like Pokemon. And he's hoping that you give him a good one. Could you please compliment our good friend, G-Man Paints 1177?
G-Man, yeah, I see what you're doing. You're collecting. The one day you came to collect. Whenever we get into like a rise of power, you're like, hey, I'm here to collect. Remember that time you told me that I was beautiful and handsome and that I was the only one for you? Well, guess what? Today's the day. Give me the C note.
Beautiful.
That was worthy. That was.
That's so good. So good.
I see his plan. He's sneaky.
I like it.
He's thinking the end game.
Yep.
I would be very impressed if he actually had these recorded or transcribed somewhere. All the comments that he's gotten from everybody,
Just written on the floor,
giant
book, letters, and just
reads them like affirmations every night before bed.
Written in blood on his mirror.
Right. He said no comment.
He said, "I'm handsome."
Used to say people gonna die.
Snurgle asks, G-Man, who has given you the best compliment? I think I know the answer to that. But G-Man, who has given you the best compliment? Dan is already highlighting his mini. Phil is slapping down the contrast. A man after my own heart. Lady B showed up and says, I went from lovely foodie talk to Dan and Andrew shit show. Fuck off. LOL. Hey, Dan and Andrew.
Wow.
Welcome back, Lady B.
What an entrance.
Happy to have you here.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Lady B? What an entrance. I mean, you got to do it. You got to have your thing, and that's her thing. That's her thing.
Just here to party, that's all.
Just here to party.
Make some noise, rattle some stuff, move on.
Yeah.
My name's Dan, and I also like to party. No, I'm the only one that parties.
You can only be one party. What a roller coaster. I'm well. How are you two today? I'm fine. I think Dan's fine as well. Dan's in 720p mode.
I don't know why I'm in 720p.
Nobody knows why.
Here we are.
The miniature is ultra crisp, and Dan is not ultra crisp.
Yeah. What else is new?
Ooh, G-Man says, I can't remember who said this, but it's either I'm a great go-kart racer or that I smell great. And I'm going to say that was Dan on both counts. I feel like
I definitely have said that people smell good.
It seems like thing that's throwing me off.
Seems like something I would definitely say is you smell good. Go-kart racing, I don't know. I mean,
are you a go-karter? Is that something somebody would have known previously, or is it just an off-the-wall comment?
And like it's good because it's like off the wall and unexpected.
Yeah, they're either gonna accept it or they're like gonna call you a creep.
Like what the fuck? I don't go-kart.
I am the go-kart.
Look, I'm gonna be real, and I'm not gonna campaign yet because Dan's my boy. I get it, but
yeah,
Dan's already getting those blue highlights on there, and that looks fucking crispy. That looks nice.
How much time?
I think Phil's got time. You got 38 minutes. That's a lot of time.
Oh yeah, I'm all right.
But
I'm
just saying, Dan is elevating this miniature.
I'm trying to. It's gonna, well, but I'll take a picture of it, and then the picture will look like dog.
Right. It's gonna also be 720p. Wait, Dan, look at me. I think you're back, baby.
Oh, I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
High Def Dan is back, baby.
High Def Dan. Suck it.
The storm has lifted.
The storm.
Hey, stop fighting. Ah, stop fighting.
Doggo.
Stop.
Doggo.
Bark, bark, doggos. They just want to cause a ruckus, doggos.
How's your dog doing, Andrew?
Oh, she's great.
How'd that dog doing?
She's good. She's almost potty trained.
Almost.
Almost.
I mean, it's better than not at all, I guess.
Elle says, "Wow, Dan, you are so high def now."
I'm too high def.
You need to tone the def back a little bit.
We don't
too much def.
We don't like seeing all your pores in your skin.
So oily.
It's so oily, bro.
Okay, with like my contrast to pale, like blinds everybody.
Poor dog. I've got this old dog that's like 12 years old, and then this puppy that just wants to rake her hips. Stop!
Aww.
Stop! 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 Come here.
She's like so excited to have another dog in the house.
Yeah, she is. I know, honestly.
Yeah. That's usually what happens.
But then gets shut down because
the old dog's like, fuck this shit.
Let me go.
I don't want no part of this.
No, thank you.
Let's see. Bingo. No, we're not doing bingo tonight. That's something I forgot to do. Well, I was too preoccupied with getting the cameras to work right before showtime. Because all the guests we bring on are just amateurs who don't know what they're doing.
I am an amateur.
We're on an adventure.
We don't know what we're doing either.
I'm trying.
It's a crapshoot every week. We don't know what we're doing.
It's okay. That's how I am when I paint. Half the time I stare at something, I was like, I don't know, and then I slap something together, and everyone's like, hey, that's a good thing. I'm like, you sure?
It happened to work. Well, time's about half up. You've got 35 minutes left.
35. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty good. How are you?
I feel good. I'm just enjoying this experience, sir.
Oh yeah, me too.
Circus, so you're not going to Adepticon? I thought you were.
Lady B, redeemed, get a compliment from Dan. Lady B, as actual insane as I think you are, I think you are very funny. Your brand of humor is definitely unique, and it involves making fun of people, so I can get behind that. So I think that that's just great, because I too enjoy making fun of people, but you're elevating it to a whole other status, and I gotta respect. And I gotta respect you.
I gotta respect it.
So I gotta respect it. I might not always understand where you're coming from or why, but goddammit, I respect it. Thanks for always coming back.
But you're there, and thank you.
But you're there.
Dan, Papa Squats is asking if that's Agrax you slapped all over there.
It is a mix of black and Seraphim. I like to put black in certain spots and Seraphim in another spot and let them sort of run together. And yeah.
Lady B says, insane. That's a new adjective to describe me. To which I say, what? Is that the first time?
No one's ever come at you with that one?
No one's ever called me insane before.
Just be careful with your next words. Very, very careful. I see air spots in your future.
Yes. This is so cute. He's so chill. Nurgle, are you talking about my little puppy here? Because it's a little girl and she's insulted that you think it's a boy. Obviously, look at her. Look at those beautiful eyelashes. Oh my goodness. Oh,
look at that dog.
Oh, it's a half a dog.
Sweet girl.
I got a cat. She's running around somewhere.
Oh, my animals are hiding.
Yeah, this dog loves to be in people's laps. She's a lap dog, but she's gigantic.
That's how they be.
Your dog isn't a puppy. She's a mini. This is a mini dog too. Like her parents are gigantic. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't see from here.
You're a big girl. Cats are overrated. Dogs are okay if you have a backyard, says Lady B. I like cats. I'm more of a dog person, but I do appreciate a good cat. I think they're good pets because they're so low maintenance.
If I can get a good cat.
I love a good cat. I used to have a cat that ran away in 7th grade, and I was
devastated. Yeah. Ruined your life. That's your villain origin story.
That's my origin story. My orange tabby cat ran away during a blessing ceremony at school, and I never recovered.
Man, that's rough.
That's rough.
Let's see here. Cats are rated. Oh, fuck off. Your dog isn't a mini Andrew. She is a mini. She's a dainty little lady. Where Elle says, where you find those? Where do you find what?
Where do you find what?
Dog.
Dogs? Well, you can get dogs anywhere.
A good cat. No, she said, where do you find a good cat? Cats can. I know some good cats. I know some chill cats.
What are you spraying on there?
This is a heat gun to help me speed up the drying process.
Oh, well, that's clever.
It is clever. Almost as clever as using a zenithal highlight. But we're not going to say anything.
Wait, hey, wait, what?
Listen, I'm doing 5. And that big brush rocked my world.
Look, I'm just saying, like, you might get DQ'd at the end. But I'm not going to tell you till the end. So keep painting.
Okay.
Virgil says, whoa, do your thing, keep on chat. I waiting or the day Dan cries when he melts the mini by putting the heat gun too close. Yes, that would be. Is that a resin model also?
Yeah. Well, I'm a professional.
Ooh,
put that heat gun right up on it, Dan. I want to see it melt.
I'm a pro. I've been doing this for a
long time. Lap it up. Lick it up.
I know the distance it needs to be to not melt the miniature.
To not melt or not melt? What did you say?
To not melt.
Okay.
Not melt?
Yeah. Not melt.
Dan, that's looking pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just having fun with it.
It's the blue. The blue and the green is really working for me. Is there like a canonical color that he is like described in the books, or is that
he's in the Valhallans, so I think it's like gray or white kind of colors, like because they have like the winter gear.
Yeah.
But most of the like drawings I see of him, he's like in a sort of gray or blue overcoat.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the way to go.
You're doing a great job.
I just love that he has like a melted gun on one hand and like a bottle on a platter in the other hand.
Yeah,
like, he does it all. He does it both.
That's Jurgen for you, man.
Yeah, that's Jurgen.
You got to read the books. It's like he's a great manservant.
Touching your toes. Look at this. Look at this puppy. Look at his legs. Ooh, look at your legs.
He's just happy. Ow.
I'm so surprised. Hang on, Lady. I'm like so far away from the screen. I'm so surprised none of the mods have banned my asshole for being an asshole. Keep it up and we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what
happens.
We kid.
Where's my thing at?
So Phil, you play Mordheim a lot, or is it more kind of a passion project that it seems to be for a lot of people?
It's a little bit of both. I do have like a little tight-knit group here that plays with me.
Yeah.
And most of the time we play D&D, there we go. But yeah, I haven't really played like actual Warhammer or 40K in a while, just because of I played Tyranids and I stopped I think at 7th edition. They're just coming out with too many books and I couldn't keep up. And then like Legion, the Star Wars Legion was like calling my name.
Yeah.
So I went.
Great game. I love Legion.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun. It's easy.
Quick to play.
Yeah, and I think it can be pretty quick too. I don't think you came, but here at Lafayette at the Cajun Dome last year, I actually taught like I think in the 2 days I was there, I think 37, 38 games.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of games.
No.
That's more than I played in a year.
But it was just demo games, nothing serious. But yeah, so I really enjoy it, and like when I see people, I'm part of a few groups on Facebook, and whenever they post about it or posting like they're trying to paint the minis, I'm all for it. I'm all about people trying to paint the minis. That's why I like this, the community and stuff like that in that realm. Just people cheering each other on, and that's what I try to like show for everybody when I do my little short reels and everything. I try to show that, hey, you don't need to be like a pro painter to do this or that. You just kind of like throw some paint on and make the attempt, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and that's what the show's all about. That we like to bring people on to demonstrate that. Like people are, I have an unpainted army or whatever. Like, no, you can crank out a painted army in like, if you really put your mind to it, like a month, and that's easy. Like on your free time, like just knock it up. Yeah, Elle is getting very bad. Hang on, I need to pause. Elle is getting very upset that I haven't told you to do a truth or dare yet. Hannah Arcona redeemed truth or dare for the guest. So Phil, if you don't mind choosing a truth or a dare, they will then offer you the selected thing. So truth or dare.
Come at me with a truth.
Hit it with the truth. Type it out. I'll read it when it comes in, and we'll move on from there. Respect the chat.
They're the people that got us to where we are today. So yeah.
It's the little people. The shoulders we're standing on. Phil, are you going to Adepticon? Elle wants to know.
No, I kind of like dropped out the last minute just because of some time stuff, and so this year it's not going to happen, but next year I'm definitely going to be planning for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an effort to go next year. I think I can swing that.
Really?
Here's another good question for the guest. Phil, do you have a sofa in your house?
A sofa?
Yep. Yes. Does your sofa touch any walls, or is it in the middle of the room?
It's both.
Oh.
What?
It's a very big.
Touch a wall?
It's a very big. Yeah, it's both.
But it touches a wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, you're one of Dan's people. I get it. It's fine.
But it's like it's both.
You're poor.
You're a poor.
It's like floating out there. I got it. Oh, we're getting raided! Fuck!
Yeah!
Hey, my man.
Big
raid, a gigantic raid. Thank you for that. Our guest from last week. Wait, let me scroll down chat. Fuck, it's gonna.
Olita
Yeah. Olita Samar. Yes, Olita Samar. Ah! Oh god. I'm not. No. Olita Samar.
Whoa, guy. Hey. How's it going? ¿Qué pasa?
Everybody say Olita Samar.
Amazing.
I don't know what's happening.
Amazing.
This is good. This is good.
All right, guys. How's everybody?
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to Heroes Brush Hour.
Yeah, and they're having a good time.
Good seeing you all again.
Thanks for coming back. I'm assuming all y'all were here last time, but if you weren't, it's a 1-hour speed paint show. We have Dan right here, and we host the show. We have a guest on tonight, Phil, TONEDAWG Paints, and the clock is running out down there, and Phil has bitten off a lot to paint, and I think he can handle it. I think he's in a good position to do it. But Dan's killing it. I mean, he's really putting the work in on this one.
Putting the work in.
think,
right.
I think it's because you like the model. I think you're inspired.
It's just a really fun model, and I just really like the character too. So I want to do him justice.
Dan, Miguel Chargoy needs you to compliment them.
Miguel,
while also painting with one eye.
Oh, okay, no problem. Miguel, you are a very awesome human being. You're a snazzy dresser. You smell nice. You look good. You have a lot of great stories to tell. You've been on a lot of adventures, and you have a worldly worldview, and I respect that. And also, you're just like a sexy individual. I mean, honestly, I can't keep my eyes off you. There's just something compelling about you. Come sit on my lap, and I'll feed you Skittles right out of the bag. Let's do this thing. You're an awesome person. Thanks for being on the stream. Thanks for hanging out.
Please don't leave.
I'm going to do this real quick because we got a lot of redemptions coming through. Lady B, you're always here, and you're always giving a shit, and it's awesome, and you're always engaging with chat, and I think it's incredible. And you, Dan, start squatting. And you're always able to keep us on our toes and keep chat laughing, and it's a good thing, and we love it. Thank you for that. I saw a Pictionary guess, I think. Let's see here. Phil, get a piece of paper.
Oh.
Yeah, Phil, get a piece of paper and a Sharpie.
Olita Samar.
Olita Samar.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give a clue to Phil. He cannot paint until until people guess it. Here we go.
That's a hard one.
Is that a hard one?
That's hard. Let's see if he can do it.
Okay, wait.
Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can do it.
Okay, all right. I feel like I could nail that easily.
Okay. Are we still muted?
You're good, Andy. Stop.
Okay. Are we still muted? We're not muted, are we?
No, I am muted.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I think that's a tough one. It's not impossible.
I feel like this. And put the
are
paper on
you
the
drawing?
camera so people can start guessing.
Yeah.
So, Pictionary, try to guess what he's drawing here, and once you guess it, he can begin painting again. Everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining. A lot of gift subs went out. Where can I follow your fine guests? Let me type it in. It is TONEDAWG. It's TONEDAWG Paints, right?
Yeah, underscore paints.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see this.
Yeah, I can see it. It's better if you have like a thick marker, but that'll work. That'll do.
I ain't got no thick marker.
It's a tough clue. I don't know.
It's a tough one. You gave him a tough one.
It's what popped up on the thing.
It's not tough. It's just I need to like make it bolder.
Oh, go bold. Goldfish is a good guess. You're on the right track with goldfish. Air bubbles, submarine missile, blimp, Oprah.
Right. Think
10,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Think of
tiny sea waves. Put it closer to the camera. People want it closer.
Tiny waves of the ocean.
Draw like the thing you put it on to partake.
That was a hard one. I'm gonna go on record as saying that was a very hard
fish mouth.
Maybe fish mouth is sweeping the nation.
I'll call it in caviar. Nurgle Snurgle got it.
Caviar. Oh my gosh! Nice.
Nurgle Snurgle.
Excellent job. Love it. Where's my
Belly Fox complaining that he can't see it? Plankton, fish food, good, excellence.
Yeah, killing.
Listen, I'm sorry. This is like my first.
He said, "I'm
sorry." Say something that you need me to read and I missed it. Just say it again. I can't. I'm trying to read both the Spanish and the English, and it's not going well. Doing good. No work tomorrow. Celebrating the wife's birthday. Happy birthday, Oprah Smash Wife's.
Oprah Smash wife.
Happy birthday. How the fuck did you get that caviar? I'm a chef.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Love to see it.
Oh yeah, she is.
One question: what kind of paints and brushes do you use? Anything. I use anything. I predominantly use Games Workshop and Army Painter and Vallejo brand stuff, but
I'm the same way. I use whatever's like in my best.
Whatever's handy.
Yeah.
Phil, start squatting, baby.
I use everything, but specifically
Phil, squat.
Not Games Workshop whites.
Yes.
Where's my?
I'm right back. Look, I say this a lot, and this is probably not what I should be saying. I'm an art teacher. It's what I do. It's my job. These brushes that I use for mini painting are absolutely vile. These are not what I would use in any professional capacity. But I've had these brushes for maybe
there it is.
like 5 years.
There it is.
I've never changed them.
Vallejo.
Disgusting. But they work.
Vallejo.
Yeah, I get the little bundles from like Hobby Lobby just because I get them for like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And then I just use them.
Smash that wife button. This is what we get when a dude in his underwear is on. Yes, that's why we invite him on. You have 20 minutes left. Just under 20 minutes.
Okay.
Elle says, my first stream with Heroes Rush Hour, I had no pants on, which I can verify. That is a fact.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, a fact. I love that we got rated by Elle.
Why are you showing us up?
Why are you showing us up? Take them off, Phil. You're good with the squats. You can stop.
I'll start a page.
I love to see it. Dan's blotting. That's a professional technique there.
Blotting.
I feel like the gun's too silver for the model.
We're getting there. He's getting dirtied here. He's dirtying up.
Dirty him up?
Yeah. Well, Jurgen is so the character. He's like really dirty, Like he's just like
just a gross.
He's disgusting. Like he smells bad, and his teeth is bad, and his skin is bad too. Like he's in rough shape.
So it really resonates with you as a character.
Yeah, that's like, probably why I like.
I see myself in this book.
That's why I like it so much.
Representation matters.
What I too am disgusting. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Where's my thing?
That's exactly it.
I love it.
All right. So just grabbing some liquid pigments.
Liquid pigments. You have 18 minutes left. Have you considered doing the bases, Phil?
I already have.
Oh, I just can't see.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you have. Is that cork? What is that?
Yeah, it's cork.
Look at that. Look at that.
Well, while we were talking and doing everything, I was putting my little paint paste on there.
Oh,
good. Yes. Raleigh Fox has a food update, as he always does. I ordered 2 shakes and fries from Chick-fil-A.
Nice.
Were they the peach shakes or the strawberry vanilla? Is peach in season right now? Is that they have a seasonal peach shake, and I love it.
I don't know. I'm not that rich.
We know your couch touches walls.
Your couch. You're one of my people.
You're one of Dan's people.
Yeah, sorry, I'm everybody's people.
Never had Chick-fil-A. Oh, Chick-fil-A is pretty good. I do enjoy a good Chick-fil-A. On principle, they're terrible people, but it's tasty.
Would you take them over Cane's?
And you're a local boy, right? You're from Lafayette, right?
Yeah.
I would not take Chick-fil-A over Cane's. I prefer Cane's to Chick-fil-A.
Raising Cane's,
Raising Cane's.
Place?
Oh,
yes. That chicken place,
that's
Daniel.
not even that place isn't even that good.
Well, I mean,
it used to
has
be
gone
really
downhill
good.
since they went but it's still pretty good.
Was it like legit, like a local thing, and then like?
It was
like
in Baton Rouge, like at LSU.
Like they were like massive chunks,
and then it blew up.
Oh damn!
Shaq got involved and all kind of crazy shit.
Shaq?
Yeah, he went to LSU, man.
The basketball player?
Yeah.
The basketball player? Yeah.
Raleigh Fox says they don't compare. All right, we haven't had this discussion in a while.
We haven't had a good food discussion in a while.
God damn it! What's the best?
Rock.
Okay, I can't say best because this is going forever. I want everybody to list your 2 favorite fast food places. I don't need an explanation. I don't need anything else. Just say, boom, boom. Your 2 favorites. What are they in chat right now? I need to know. You don't need to explain yourself or defend yourself. Just say what they are.
Defend your position.
Yeah, right. Just say what they are. There's a lot of people in chat, so I don't want to get too crazy. But just say your 2 favorite places. Wendy's and Bojangles, that's I like Wendy's. Popeyes and Sonic, I like that. Popeyes on the list.
I don't know about Sonic.
Get in here. I do like Popeyes. I was talking about this a while ago off stream, and Popeyes is one of my favorite. But every time I have it, I literally shit within 3 hours.
Oh yeah,
it makes me poop. It makes me poop every time. It's the spices, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the tax in your body.
It is. But it's worth it. It's oh so worth it. It's delightful. I like Arby's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, KFC, Panda Express up there. That's a awful
interesting. Yeah.
Poop eyes. Don't call it poop eyes. Get out of here. Whataburger and Kings.
Poop eyes.
Basically what it is, though. That's how it
Phil Paintpot says, Phil, you ever head down to Abbeville and go to Richard's Meat Market? That's the it's
Tell me more. Go ahead. Tell me more.
Is that a euphemism?
Tell me about Dick's Meat Market. I'm not a fan of In-N-Out, but everyone here thinks it's the best. It's good, but it's not great. It's like Five Guys. Everyone's like, Five Guys is great. It's not. It's just expensive.
Yeah, it was so hyped up when I had it when I went to California. I was like,
overrated.
Oh man, I can't imagine the price in California with that.
And look,
am I missing something? Like,
I
felt like I was the butt of a joke.
I love Cane's.
A Cane's apologist.
Cane's fries are garbage, and I'll eat them because they're there. But the crinkle cut, soggy shit, no, get out of here with that.
No, you gotta get them like fresh off the market. So if they're not, it's the same. It's like this soggy crap.
Does El Famous Burrito count as a chain? I have never heard of that.
Well, it's not very famous.
Alienating our Mexican audience with the Raiders here. El Famous Burrito, is that a real place?
Are you just?
My favorite is whatever I'm in the mood for. Five Guys sucks. Yes, it does. Five Guys is like, let's just add as much fat and salt to things and make everybody think we're geniuses. McDonald's is the best
greasy.
fries.
Yeah, they're so greasy, man. I can't even.
Cane's really pissed me off last time I got at Papa Squats. Tell me why, because I have a reason too. I actually have a picture on my phone that I was. I became a Karen. I took a picture of some food that I got, and I was like, I'm gonna send this to corporate because I was so mad. I never did, but I was so mad I took the picture, and I felt so filthy after I did that because I became the very thing I swore I would destroy, and it was so bad. It was a chicken strip at Cane's, right? It was, I swear to God, it was this big. It was this big, and when you get like a 4-strip meal, right? That's
like nothing. Yeah.
It's like, dude, it was all breading. It was literally barely a nugget. I was so mad. I was so fired up about that.
Say bye-bye to your $11.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No shit. For the price, yeah.
You better get I got a couch in the middle of the room. Doesn't matter.
You're fine. You can afford it.
Like, yeah, I can afford a Caniac whenever I want it. It's a real place. They started near me, so maybe the quality blows further west. Chick-fil-A. Pokeology is good.
But it is a rooms to go couch.
Oh, no, of course not. No. Restoration Hardware, please. Yes, I also wanted to write a letter. It was Fat Pads for Papa Squats on board with the Louisiana crew in the chat, hyping up. I'd love to see it. But Papa Squats on board with the letter to corporate. I'm all about that life.
Wait, who's Squat?
Papa Squats here lives right down
the street. I thought you said I squat. Let's go.
No, you're good. Lady B redeemed posture check, straighten those back. So I will say though, I hate complaining. I hate being like that person that complains. But every time Chick-fil-A gets it wrong, I do complain because they're the best at sending you free shit. If you complain about anything and it's like legit, they'll send you a bunch of gift cards. I'm like, yes, please give me.
They also like beat their employees if they don't do it right. So
they do, yes, and that's why I do it. I want the beatings to continue.
I want to see it. I want to witness the glory.
Yeah, do you remember our guest from last week, Alan?
Yes.
He wants to see you squat.
He wants to see me squat?
And he wants to see you do it right now.
Oh, right this moment?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, pal.
Nurgle Snurgle asked me a very important question. Is that a couch up against the wall behind me? No, it's not.
That's
like a day bed.
It's like a day bed. Yeah.
This asshole slept there last year.
That was like 2 years ago, dude.
It was 2021. Oh, I guess now it was. Yeah. It was a year ago in October. So it was like a year and a half ago.
Not doing math.
Ooh, numbers.
The answer is not eat Chick-fil-A, so you don't support bigotry. Yes, we know, but there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. We all know that. Who is this? This is Phil. Paints, a phenomenal painter. We have a long track record of having excellent painters on stream, and we invite them on, and they never come back. So,
these sounds.
Thank you, Phil, for coming on the show.
I'm just motivated with the sounds right now.
Oh my God.
That's right. Existence of pain.
Pump it out, Dan. Pump it out. You're good on the spots, Dan.
Good. All right, we're doing. Whew. I was going low. You know.
Go low. 10 minutes. 8 seconds left.
I've had complaints before that I don't go low enough, so I wanted to make sure.
I think you go decently low.
And then now the problem is I go too low.
Too low.
Dan had a butthole cramp earlier, hoping everything is staying put on his
yeah, things are okay, I guess.
Those are the problems we face in our old age. You should charge for ASMR like that. We do. Smash that sub button, boys.
Right now.
That's why we're here, baby.
Payment collected.
Yep, that's literally what funded Dan's new computer. So
that's right. So I appreciate
keep it coming,
you guys. Yeah.
Part of only Dan's. Yeah, and shout out to everyone that actually does sub, because that is what pays for Dan's new computer, so that we can produce new content and stuff. That's important to us. It's important to Dan and I that we take as much of your money as possible.
Yep.
Because what we're doing is laughable and certainly not professional in any stretch of the imagination.
Nope.
But we've managed to somehow fleece hundreds of people out of their hard-earned money. And get a sponsorship by B-Goat Energy. So if you need 200 milligrams of energy, grab a B-Goat.
Be the goat.
Be the goat.
Brr.
Taste the beast.
DoorDash got dirty with that. Thought I found a new pizza place, but it was fucking Red Robin. What? Oh man, love to see it. I love that food thing's still going. People are heated.
What are they still arguing about?
The food.
Just the food intensity is always how we get it going. You just mention food and people pick sides. CJ says, "Oh, Andrew, I'll be in your neck of the woods in April. My wife is teaching at a sewing retreat at the AC Hotel." The AC Hotel. What's the AC Hotel? Is that in New Orleans?
You're supposed to know.
AC. Is it called the AC Hotel? I'm gonna look this up. Is that an acronym I don't know? Or is it just called the AC Hotel? Here we go. AC Hotel. New. Oh, it is.
It is a very bougie.
Oh, it's on Bourbon Street.
None of them touch any walls.
Oh, that's swanky.
As soon as you check in, oh nope, it's touching the wall.
It's a Marriott. It's a Marriott production. Oh, but it's swanky. That is nice. Excellent. So you'll be in town. Yeah, just hit me up. Maybe we'll get together. April. Yeah, if I'm free, we can hook it up, as they say.
Like that. Very non-committal. Well, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, I have a job. I don't know when he's here. If it's during the week or not.
I have a job.
Cheese on cereal. No DoorDash convenience. Oh my god, the drivers have to start time moving a bag of food. I don't DoorDash. Just out on principle, because it's like $90 to get something.
It's very expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I ordered noodles, like $8 noodles, and
It's not cheap.
$40. Yeah. Yo, I don't think I want these noodles no more.
Very expensive.
Crying as I make the ramen.
And just to really hype up that my couch is in the center of my room, I was at work the other day, and I was sitting on the couch in the faculty lounge, and I'm like, I'm hungry, I want Jimmy John's. So I pull up the app, and I'm like, oh, it's $3 to deliver it. My car was parked on the other side of campus. In my head, I'm like, is it worth $3? Or should I walk across campus to my car and drive there? I obviously paid the $3.
Wow.
It's amazing.
It was hot out. I wasn't walking across campus.
The heat will take you.
Wow.
You have 6 minutes left.
6 minutes left. All right, what am I going to do here? I'm going to get.
I feel like I'm on I don't know, Gordon Ramsay.
No, you're on Chef, Iron Chef.
Like Iron Chef. Yeah.
Hey, right now it's top level chef. Everybody, watch yourself.
Hannah Harkonnen asking what flavor bee goat do I have there? I have a cascara berry, which is my favorite, but I do enjoy the lemonade mints. It's delightful. And they're sending us a case each to myself and Dan. I don't know what it's going to be. I hope it's like a variety pack.
Yeah, variety pack would be good.
I do like to mix it up. Dan, compliment spilled paint pot, if you would.
Spilled paint pot. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being supportive. I appreciate you being a great dancer. Like, you do flamenco like crazy, dude. Like, I've never seen it before. How do you do it? Like the spins and everything? It takes a lot of coordination. I like the velvet shirts that you're always wearing, the matching red shoes and stuff. Unbuttoned with your chest hair sticking out. Like, dude, like, that shit gets me hot. I don't even care. Like, I dig it, man. I fucking enjoy that. But I like you. I think you're a good person. You always got something nice to say. You're always involved in the chat over there. You're always getting saucy with it, weighing in with your opinions and hot takes. And God damn it, I respect what you do. You're just a fantastic human being, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and thanks for being here. God damn it.
Doot beep, add a minute of overtime. Thank you for that. Still might need it. Gamefather Foe, get a comment from me. Gamefather, thanks for coming and redeeming the things, because a lot of people watch the show. Not a lot of people do the redemptions. They don't do the redemptions.
That's like the whole thing.
And it's fine. It's okay. But that's it. The show only works when people redeem things, and I've seen you redeem a couple today on its own. I feel like you're a newer viewer. I think I saw you last time. You might be a first timer this time. But thank you for being here and participating. I always love when people actually interact with us. That's why we do it. I can talk to Dan whenever I want. I don't give a shit about him. I care about you guys. I care about you guys out there, and I love when you do it.
He's very mean to me.
2 more minutes added overtime. And CJ says, man after man at heart, CJ says, I ordered Jimmy John's today and had it delivered to my office. My car was parked right outside, and Jimmy John's is 5 minutes away. CJ, we're gonna get along just fine when you come to Louisiana. I'll be at the AC Hotel. We'll get Jimmy John's. We'll have it delivered up to the room. It'll be good.
If he has time, because he has a job.
I have commitments and children. Andrew lies. He still owes me a comment. No, Rally Fox, I do not. And I do owe all prizes. Jimmy John's was great when they did free delivery. Did they have free delivery?
Comment gate.
Yeah, I think when they first announced that they did delivery, yeah.
That's cool.
But that's just everybody, you know?
Yeah. But just like CJ, the Jimmy John's is literally like right by my workplace. So I should not have paid money to have it brought to me, but
yeah.
Hey,
I wasn't getting up. That couch is so comfy. It's like an old couch from like 1982, and it's like all broken in. Like you sit on that thing, you're not getting out. You're lost.
Yeah, you're done. You just sink, and you're just like, I don't know what's going on or what year it is.
There's been a lot of overtime added. I think people are nervous for Phil.
What?
Everybody's adding overtime. Unprompted, everybody's adding overtime. So either they are nervous for the results, or they just don't know what they're clicking. They're wasting their points on something that's probably not necessary.
I think they're just giving me a little bit of more hope. They're like, hey, his stuff looks kind of like trash, but if I kind of like focus a little bit, maybe it's not.
Maybe I'm just nice, Matthew Dizzetti. Yes.
Maybe I'm just nice. Yeah, that could be it too.
Continue to be nice. Remember, people can subtract overtime as well. You can do whatever you want. There's redemptions for everything. Andrew will insult Dan's paint. This made me cry. I think he's killing it. I think it looks great. I think the melt gun is entirely too clean for the rest of the model.
It's too
Dan
clean.
was going on and on about how dirty this motherfucker is.
He's
That
dirty.
is just a bare silver melty gun. I'm not a fan. Also, I feel like there should be some white snow fragments on maybe his shoulder, the tray, something, his hat, to really sell the environment.
Oh,
The atmosphere is around him, not on him, and I'm not sold by the effects. So Dan, fuck you.
That's totally fair. That's a good idea, though.
A fair assessment. I know it's a good idea. I'm full of good ideas.
Yeah, that's, I'm going to put a little bit on his hat. That's a good idea. I like
a little bit on his hat.
Just a little on his
Andrew,
hat.
did you get your book? I got, yes. So, Tyler P. Down, I got a book, but not for retail value. I did pay a cheap scalper, though a scalper nonetheless, and I do not feel good about it. But it is the first book I was unable to get.
A sheep scalper?
A sheep scalper, yes. It's a big problem down here. a cheap scalper. I paid more than I should have for this book, but it's the first time I was unable to get one at retail value, so I kind of factor that in. I feel better about it that way, but it still makes me sick that I had to go through that route. Yeah, if I miss out on the last book, I swear to God, I will sell the whole series and just do something bad.
Talk about a first world problem over there.
It's the problem is the scalpers, man. It drives me up a fucking wall.
If I can't get the book, I'm gonna burn my whole collection.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I did not say that. I would never do that.
Did you know the place in Books 2 here in Lafayette?
The what in Books 2?
And Books 2, the store that was here in Lafayette. Yeah, they finally closed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 37 years.
Did anything open up in its place, or just totally gone?
It's up for lease now, but at the time when it was closing down, I mean, it was at 50% off for everything in the store. I mean, he was even selling the microwaves and stuff. It was pretty funny.
Wow.
Damn, it was one of those kind of deals. Yeah.
I know I've told this story before, but I'm telling it because I think it's just fucking hilarious. There was regular time is over, by the way. We're into overtime. 6 minutes.
Overtime.
And
we got
seconds.
7 minutes.
A lot of overtime.
Holy
so this story cracks me up every single time. We have.
Oh yeah.
Dan, big fuck you. We had a big brush, Dan.
All right.
We had a local game store, right? A local comic shop kind of place. One of several. But this one opened up, and me and two other guys that I work with are picking up Warhammer, and we'd buy our stuff, whatever. The shop decided to close down. It opened a couple years, as shops often do, and just didn't make it, right? So they're announcing this giant closure, and my buddy, who's notoriously kind of a cheapskate, like he'll try to get a deal on anything. He goes in there and he's like, "Hey man, you're going out of business. Like, are you going to discount any of this stuff to sell?" and the guy was like deadpan. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard. I would rather burn my entire stock than sell it to you at a discount. And this dude just wouldn't budge on any kind of like price.
That's amazing.
Drop, and we just walked out of there, and the dude had to close like 2 days later. But it was pretty funny delivery. He's like, "Hey man, you can discount this." Like, I would rather burn everything I own than give you a discount on this stuff. I don't know why, but there it is.
And like when the Star Wars Legion was really kicking into gears, I still remember it was like these Phase 2 clone troopers, and like I don't know why. But I mean, people were giving each other bloody noses on eBay, just like bidding out the wazoo for a $30 box kit. I mean, it was getting up to like 120, and it's just a troop choice. But like, it was just so hard to find. People
it was like out of production or just always out of stock?
Well, it was always out of stock because I mean, it was still when like the COVID stuff was still big.
Right.
But I mean, like people were just being ugly about it, and I was just like, oh man.
Yeah, it's like those damn books, man. Ugh, gotta feel sick.
Yeah, books.
You gotta go shower.
I love me a good limited edition book.
I got a Mordheim book.
Yeah, I've got the old OG Mordheim book that I'm hanging on to. I used to play a lot. I wish a group around here would play. Papa Squats, maybe you'll play Mordheim with me if you're still in chat.
I know there is a fan group on Facebook. They organize stuff like interstates and stuff like that. It's pretty funny. And even one guy, like, he reprinted everything and put it in like a nice binder and cleaned it all up. It looks like real good. I wish they brought that back.
That's the one game that I really do miss, and I feel like would translate well just with a reprint. Like, it wouldn't be like Kill Team with brand new rules or whatever. It'd be like just the old Mordheim, just re-release it.
Right.
Just, you're literally printing money. Like, people would just buy it as
Release
is.
it, you cowards.
Release the Mordheim cut.
Yeah, because they're gonna buy it.
Yeah, I mean, and you don't even need you don't need to release minis. They're all there, right? They all exist. Just print the rules and sell the goddamn book. You have 3 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Perfect.
Would you just sell the goddamn book already?
I'm really passionate about my books.
I guess so. I mean, you are an academic after all.
I mean, I do like to read every now and then. Tyrant says, if they ever re-release Battlefleet Gothic, I'll be in deep poodoo. I feel like that was hinted at recently. There was a mention of Battlefleet.
Was it?
in a like 3 days ago in one of the official posts? They hinted at space warfare and people are freaking out about it. But I don't know. I mean, it's a specialist game. Are people playing Necromunda that much? I feel like the niche is that large.
In some
spheres, not large.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see.
Right, this is a very diehard group, but it's not. I would not say it's global.
But not a big group. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're small but committed.
I got blown away because there was this guy on Instagram. He was like printing and painting Halo.
Tremedius? Is it Tremedius?
No, it was Halo. Halo Reach and like all that.
Oh, the Halo ships, yeah.
Yeah, or no, just like the minis, the figures.
Oh.
Stuff like that. And I kind of like reached out to him. I was like, hey man, like I see that you got like a lot going on. Can I help you? So he sent a bunch of like minis, like they were tiny, and then like normal size ones for me to have. But like he introduced me to that whole game, and I didn't know that existed. It's the same.
It's like a tabletop board game, like just a Halo version.
Yeah, it's like
6mm, like smaller scale. Like
no, it's not. It's not that small. It's like maybe like less than 20 mil. Mm-hmm. But it's like 3 or 4 dudes fit on one little base.
Yeah, right.
That kind of like that realm.
Kind of like Flames of War.
Yeah, right. So I mean, there's like games out there for everything. And I mean, when I taught this game for Legion at Comic-Con, nobody knew about it. There's like
Rally Fox says, "I think the DoorDash guy ate half my fries." I'm sorry.
Jason, get him. Get your fries back. You deserve them.
That's
Dude Beef says Necromunda has been doing gangbusters. I agree that it's been well received, and I feel, and I can be wrong, it's just my opinion, I feel like people are super hyped about it. I'm hyped about it, but I don't play or own a single miniature book for Necromunda. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. I feel like there's not a big group of people that play it. Like Blood Bowl, super vocal, super intense, but I don't think it's like a lot of people that play.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
One or 2 people play that my entire life, and that was it.
Yeah.
I bought it for some reason, and I was like,
I
went to read it. I read it, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't care about football. Like, I had this realization.
This isn't what I wanted.
As I was looking through the rules, I'm like, wait a minute. I could give a shit about a football game. Why did I buy this?
Maybe.
Why did I do this to myself?
Late night.
Yeah.
It's 8:30. Yeah, Raleigh Fox, you're over in the land of the West.
It's in California, Arizona. Where are you at again? I think it's Arizona, right?
Raleigh Fox is in California.
Oh, California. Yeah. Just trying to remember.
Phil's out west of me. He's in the far west land of left.
Yeah, the expansion territory.
Cajun country.
Cajun country.
Add a minute of overtime, CJ. You son of a bitch.
Dang,
man. You really want to see these things?
Why?
He said why?
I'm trying to figure out is he painting the base rims? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Is it blurry? Can you guys see?
Nah, it's there. It's just Dan's is really close and yours is kind of far out, so it's hard to tell the level of completion.
I don't have like an extended lens. It's like
you're good. It's
a normal lens for it, but yeah, I'm painting the rims for it to make it a little bit pretty. That way we can kind of have a little finished result here.
45 seconds left. Dan has indeed slapped some snow on the shoulders and hat. Too much? Maybe. To be decided. Is there any on the tray?
Yeah, a little bit.
Or like on the top of his pockets, right? On his jacket?
Yeah, like on his backpack there's some too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a liberal smattering, if you will.
That looks
but it's coming out like really cool.
It looks really good. I'm very impressed with that, Dan.
Thank you.
I think if your army of 2 Imperial Guard miniatures were ever to take off, it would look fantastic. 10 seconds left on the clock.
You have to paint them all on the show.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like, 100
9 years later. Yeah.
All right, here's another guardsman.
Add a minute of overtime. Oh, it came in too late. The clock is at 0. G-Man waited until the last second trying to be clever. Didn't work for him. It is at 0. We are done, baby. So, Phil, I'll walk you through this because it's your first time.
All right.
Can you see the screen on Twitch, or do you not have that pulled up?
No, I don't have that up.
So you don't need to, but take a photo of your minis, set them up, take a picture, and then on Instagram, post a picture using the hashtag #OneOurHero, the number 1, HOURHERO.
Okay.
And then I'll pull it up here. And everyone else in chat, obviously, if you painted something today or yesterday or since last Tuesday, or you painted along tonight, like people often do, post it using the same hashtag over here. You can see it on the other side of chat. And I'll put it up on screen and we'll take a peek.
Okay.
Take a little sneaky peek.
So G-Man says I put it in at 25 seconds left. Well, G-Man, I'm sorry. You suck. You don't.
So,
that's the B-Goat talking. I'm sorry. I'm just jacked up on all this caffeine.
I'm hyped up on B-Goat, man. All right, let's get a good picture of Jurgen here. Jurgen's the man.
I think that came out fantastic, Dan. I'm very
impressed. Thank you. I very much.
I'm curious to see how the vote goes. Let's see how Phil's photography skills are. Because oftentimes it'll come down to whether the picture is quality or not. Dan is notorious for taking terrible photos.
I gotta get up and go to my photo booth over here.
Oh,
Dark Andrew is saucy. Like a dark version of me. Yes, I love it.
The darkest timeline, Andrew.
Yes, right. Let me pull up these here.
All right, I'm gonna vanish for like 2 seconds.
Faraz Y says, "Good job, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it came out great. This was a solid effort. There's
solid effort by everyone. I'm gonna post my mini."
Oh, Swords of All, which I think is Serena's Arena. Is that right? Swords of All?
No, that's Hannah Harkonnen.
Hannah Harkonnen. It's Hannah Harkonnen. Hannah Harkonnen. Yeah, of course it's Hannah Harkonnen. Posted this picture, and I'm gonna say this is just incredible. Oh, there you go, Dan.
Code. Martian Iron Crust.
It's the
excellent
color and everything. That's a quality shop job. That's perfect. I love it.
Excellent work.
That's have you tagged B-Goat? You didn't tag B-Goat. Tag B-Goat. Hang on, dude. I'm gonna do it. Hang on. At drink B-Goat
They're not gonna get it, but yeah.
Fans have spoken. You need a new flavor that tastes like paint. These guys are gonna immediately cancel our sponsorship.
They're like, we're done. Bye-bye.
There you go. My
incredible.
picture is up, my friend.
Your picture's up. Let me see.
Yeah.
And Phil is missing. Phil ran away. He's
at his photo booth, he said. Oh, shit,
he's
that
in
is
his
wet.
booth. I don't pay attention to what anybody says. Dan, that looks good, dude.
Thank
That
you.
looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's Jurgen.
It's
Yeah,
funny
it's
because the
good.
big brush that you guys made me go after right at the beginning actually
Yeah.
like helped.
It did it. It brought it together.
Yeah.
Raleigh Fox says, "Is that like a wine cooler?" Yes, the Martian iron
bro.
crust. Be good. I love this. I think this works. This is
I'm
nice.
very happy with Jurgen. Now I'll paint Caiaphas Kane on the next stream, I suppose.
Is there like a brown or red on the coat there?
That's the
Is that
pigment.
the Agrex wash? Oh, you pigmented the whole thing?
Yeah, it's pigment powder. It is Vallejo Pigments.
Vallejo, yeah, that's for our
Vallejo,
Spanish-speaking audience.
That's
Our
Vallejo.
Vallejo pigments.
Pigments.
Yeah. I'm impressed by this. This is nice. I love the color scheme. I think it all just works. It's a good
Yeah.
scheme.
Yeah. I like my boy Jurgen.
Let me see if Phil showed up.
Nope, not yet. I haven't posted yet. I'm doing all the pictures, making them all pretty like I do for everything.
Oh,
Okay.
He's got to do a little
Raleigh
bit of
Fox
photo
posted
editing.
his DoorDash. He's
No, I don't
got
do any photo editing. It's just a little.
he's got the fries.
There's
got the
legit half the fries
chicken
eaten out of that,
sandwich.
dude.
He's got a shake. Is it a vanilla shake?
That's like
And a Coke?
that
What is
dude.
that? What we
That
got
dude
here?
for sure ate your fries, dude. Like for
That's-
real. Look at that.
Yeah, and that's not a small fry. I think that's a large box, right? That's the big
Yeah,
box.
it's the same amount of fries, but it's in a bigger box.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
I mean,
Let's
that
see what
sucks.
else we got. We got spilled paint pot painting this little dragon dude. I dig it.
I like that dragon.
Yeah, that's neat. It looks small, like a little baby dragon.
Do you like Andrew? Do you like dragon?
I love dragons. Do you like Imagine Dragons, Dan?
Do you like?
Do you like rock music? Do you like
you like
pizza?
Do you like music?
CDs?
Do you like two CDs?
Do you like CDs? Do you like Wendy's? We were talking about fast food. Do you like Wendy's?
You like bad dragons? I love Wendy's. Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
I can't do it.
You can't. Okay. Moving on.
G-Man painted this cute little owl. Look
What
at
is
that little
that?
guy. Look at that little
it's an
guy.
owl.
Look at that little guy.
When I see this stuff.
It's a little owl.
Okay.
looking at-
Deep cut here. Deep cut for all the 90s babies out there, 90s kids. Rockadoodle? Anybody seen that movie?
Yes.
Somebody say yes.
That's the chicken with a skateboard, right? Or am I thinking of Wallace and
Not a
Gromit?
skateboard. How old are you, Phil?
30. About to be
30.
31.
He said
It might
about
have
to
been,
be.
it might have been a
30,
little
not
before
even
your
30.
time, unless you saw it.
I think I've
all
heard
right.
of
I
it.
need somebody in chat to tell me. Elvis Chicken, yes,
Elvis
sir.
Oh,
Chicken.
chicken. Okay.
Rockadoodle. It was a Dan
Don Bluth.
Don Bluth. It was a Don Bluth movie when he broke from Disney. My God, that is formational to my childhood. That
If I
and
says
Secret
30, I
Kingdom.
could be your dad.
My God, Rockadoodle. Look it up. Watch that shit. It's probably on YouTube. My God, you need to watch it. That's what this reminds me of. The little owl. It's good shit. Let me see what else we got here. What else you got here?
It's
We
a baby
got-
owl bear.
Ooh, what is this? This is from Orcish Mama.
What do
from
we name
a long
him?
time ago.
Oh,
Jim Crimmins posting this little Inquisitor
Dan,
dude. This
I like that
reminds
name.
me of Dark Tide. Reminds me of Dark Tide, Dan. We got to play Dark Tide.
Oh, that's from what
It's
set
from,
was that?
It's from the Space Hulk, but not Space Hulk. The other
Yeah. That one.
one. Nope. Dark Fortress.
Blackstone Fortress.
Blackstone Fortress.
Blackstone
Yes,
Fortress.
Got it.
Ellie McBear.
I'm dying.
Yes,
what
that
is
Raleigh
it?
Fox
This
says
is-
that's the Blackstone Fortress dude after we struggled to get together. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here
that's
we
Raleigh
go.
Fox.
Give
They'll
me,
say it like 3 hours from now.
give me that hour.
This is DWS Dave, painted this saber-tooth looking dude. I love it. Thrafnir.
It looks familiar. Like it looks like a wolf that might have been painted recently.
Thanks for getting this absolutely perfect face of me in the background. I'm having a conniption of some kind. That's fantastic. I love it. Thank you. What else we got? We got B-Goat. I love the B-Goat. That's great. I'm waiting on Phil's, though.
And
Phil's still working, or we got it?
Tag 1 hour hero.
Yeah, the number one. HOUR. I got it, Daniel.
Okay. Fuck.
Let me do the thing.
Damn.
Get it. Don't be scared.
And as always, don't forget, our show is entirely sponsored by and fueled by B-Goat Energy. They now make a Martian Iron Crust flavor drink specifically for us. It's a collab, as they say.
And it doesn't crackle.
It doesn't crackle. If you lay it on thick enough, you may see some separation. I'm gonna die on the hill that it still doesn't crackle.
You can feel it crackling.
It breaks apart a little bit. It's not a crackle pain.
What you got, Phil? Did you post them?
Yeah, I just posted them.
All right. Let me see if I can find these.
Oh, there they are.
We got to bring it up. Oh,
look at that professional paint job.
All right, I got to zoom.
Slathered on.
Yeah, those look nice.
Oh,
nice.
Look at this.
Look at that couple of close-up shots. Very nice. Very nice.
Terrible brush to start.
I like the bases. I really like that.
I love that turquoise on the base.
Turquoise. But if you drink enough, you might. There we go. All right, so there's his, and let's go ahead and do a little poll here. We'll see who's gonna win. Let me see who wins. Who's gonna win? Who wins?
This is indeed a tough call. So soak it in. Take a look here, and we need everybody to vote.
Right?
Some people just don't vote.
And Jurgen
requires you to vote. You must vote.
Boom. All right, the poll has started now. Check the top of chat. You'll see the poll up there. You can vote for Phil's Rats or Dan's
Phil's Rats. Soak it up. I'm going to switch to the other one in just a second.
That's some good-looking rats there. I like the rats.
Underwear guy paint a squad. Yes.
Yeah, underwear guy painted a squad.
What?
He said, did underwear guy paint a squad?
Yeah. I like how they think this is underwear. I got underwear in his face.
Bill Paintpot is asking how you got the black background to be so black. Did you isolate it with an app, or did you just like crank up the contrast on?
No, so I built a little a little photo booth using cheap black foam basically, and I just made a box and then I stripped it with LEDs. So when I go to take my picture, I tone it all the way down, the exposure. And usually most of the stuff that I have, I also I scored this like huge movie spotlight basically, and I just burn it.
Nice.
And the box is black. You have a black photo box?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a small box, and then I just blast into it.
I like it. Serena says, is this the first time someone's painted so many minis? I will say no, because I have also painted several minis before. Orcs and Ripper Swarms.
Oh, yeah. He's painted multiple before.
Some might even say I painted 15 minis before, because I'm going to count all 5 Rippers on each of the 3 bases.
But you just did contrast on them in that.
So did he! Shut the fuck up! All right.
You did contrast and then you walked away, and that was it.
Are you talking about the fence I painted? Where's my fence?
He also dry brushed multiple pieces of terrain at a single
It looks good. Look at this shit.
This is very true.
Look at this. Look at this
both sides of a wall.
Look at this. Look at those roses and shit on there.
Yeah. Let's see how the vote's going. Let's see. Dan's Jurgen is pulling slightly ahead of Phil's Rats right now.
Oh, I haven't voted yet.
Let
me vote for Phil. Fuck you, Dan.
Thank you. That's fair. No, that's fair. Andrew painted an entire fence. That's rally
yes. real Tom Sawyer move with the fence.
Yeah, just painting the fence. Yeah, no, it was really good.
20 fences one time. People are voting. A lot of people that have not voted
Capitana,
yet.
yeah, exactly.
If you can hear my voice, look at chat and look at the top of chat. There's a little drop down arrow.
Yeah.
Get it? You can vote. If you really love our guest or hate Dan, you can vote multiple times for whoever you want. You can vote for Dan 10
use
times.
bits and channel points to do additional votes if that's something that you're into.
If you so choose.
Hannah Harkonnen says dry brushed. Not really painted. Dry brushed.
It's good.
It was an overbrush. I will say there was a different technique. The overbrush, very effective. It's the whole thing.
I'm gonna say that the snow on the guy is what's really doing it for me.
Right. That's what set it off.
Without that, I would feel like it's not as finished.
It just wouldn't make any sense.
He looks miserable, and that really sells the look. He looks wet. He
doesn't really say much. Jurgen's a man of few words.
He's just unhappy.
And here's
about to go
here's Phil's again.
What is in all those pouches? So he has everything. He has absolutely everything that Caiaphas Cain needs at any given time. He just pulls it out of a pouch sort of randomly. Like, he's like the ultimate sidekick.
Is he a dog walker? He should be.
Yeah, absolutely, sure. I like everything in all the world. That's some good, dude. The bases on that is really turning me on.
Yeah, it's a nice choice.
What color
off
is
the
that?
cuff, or is that have you painted
it's,
skin before and done that base style before?
No, it's that Naxxrax Oxide technical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And what you do is you mix a little bit with this Dirty Down Vigoritas.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's basically what I do. I just got the Dirty Down. Yeah, I just got the Dirty Down. I like it, but I like it more when I mix it with other like crazy bright paints.
Interesting.
I love their moss Dirty Down.
Yeah, he's all about that moss on there.
Yeah, mix it with like a lime green, and
it's
it'll
delicious too.
It'll. Well, dude, I didn't realize how like hard you had to shake that.
Woo! It'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I was doing all three, and I was just sitting in the corner, just sweating, just like, because I don't want to do it on here. I knew I was going to use them. I just didn't know what I was going to use them for.
Spread it on toast. There's a 3-point spread here on the vote, and time is winding down. If people want to
winding down,
get those last minute votes in, only about half of the viewers have voted.
Shaking by hand is for suckers. Both models look great. Good work, you guys. Thank you, Zombie Buddy. That's very awesome.
Looks like Dan's gonna pull it out. Here it comes.
Dan hangover is tough. Dude, I've pulled it out before, like when no one
else. Dan gets it. Yay!
You're
Phil, you lost. Goodbye.
Okay, next time I'll do snow. I promise. I'm so sorry.
The lack of snow is what hurt you.
Yeah. Phil,
awesome.
You lost, but the minis look great. Some might even say better than Dan's. At least 11 people think that they're better than Dan's.
Better than one.
Did you have a good time painting these?
What's that?
Did you have a good time on the show?
Oh yeah, no, this was great.
Whenever this was that occurred.
Oh no, that's great. Everyone got to feel uncomfortable with me squatting.
Oh,
I don't think anyone was uncomfortable.
We enjoyed every
I was
moment
aroused, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I'm still aroused. As this was, I am aroused.
Emotionally erect. Let me see. Ooh, who's Angry Badger? Have we gone to Angry Badger before?
We have. That sounds familiar.
Is Angry Badger? Is he angry? He's got some pretty sweet music going on.
Is he
talking to himself? He's building minis. That's not very exciting. Let's see here. Goblin welder. Do we know what a goblin welder is?
Let's see somebody with a decent audience, decent reach.
Somebody that's got like a bunch.
I mean, not a bunch, but you know.
Duff is on, but every time we raid Duff, he's ending his.
Yeah, no, he's gonna end soon. Let's not do him.
Yeah. Well, chat with the people while I figure this out.
Okay, all right, great. Phil, I want you to again tell everybody where people can find you on various social medias. If they want to maybe commission you to paint something, just give us the spiel one more time and tell us where we can find you.
Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty much just on Instagram. It's TONEDAWG, DAWG_paints. And like I said, all I'm doing is if anyone's ever has questions on how I paint things or how I do things, I always like message them back, show them pictures of my process. I even had Sam Witwitter, the voice actor for Darth Maul. We talked for a little while too about Star Wars.
That's cool.
Helped him paint one of those ATSTs because I was doing all the rust effects with those, and he wanted a food effect. So yeah, that's all I do. There's no
Patreon wall a paywall behind any of your techniques or anything. You're a freewheeling libertine.
Yeah, everything is basic. Everything that I do is anyone with a brush can do. Like you just saw what I just did. I just slapping paints around, laughing at me, and then he comes out and says, "Oh, hey, this is kind of like half decent."
Yeah,
and that's what I'm trying to show everyone that they can do. It's just as long as you try, just to put some paint on there, that's what matters. And if someone scolds you or puts you down for that, dude, you don't need to like be around that person, or don't let them get to you.
And like Dan, I said at the start of the show, that's literally what we're doing here. And I'm glad that you're feeling the same way, because that's our MO. Like we want to show people that, you know, we might not be Gold Demon winning painters, but we can crank out. Dan painted his whole World Eaters army in like a week or something stupid. It's insane.
Weeks.
Yeah, it was wild. I painted my whole Eldar army in like a week, like when contrast paints came out. It's just insane what you can do if you just like make the effort.
You commit.
And it drives me nuts. Absolutely not. I'll get on my soapbox. It drives me nuts when people say I don't have a painted army because I just don't have the time, whatever. I get if you truly don't have the time. That's a real problem people have, whatever. But if you're, you know, if you spend a day doing it, like you can crank so much out. Like just give it a shot, try, make an effort.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's something that like I mean, I taught in school in Florida for veterans and EMS, but it's a way of making something constructive rather than turning to something else.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, there's some people that all they want to do is build. They just want to like build stuff. Hey, I'm all about it. Some people just they hate building, but they just want to paint.
Well, that's like Dan and I think. I hate painting. Dan hates building.
I hate building. I hate
if you put Dan and me together, we can crank an army out in 30 seconds.
Man. Yeah, it would be.
I will build a fucking model in like no time.
We should do that. Amazing.
Trade it out.
Next time I'll use like a brush or something like that and show you what can happen.
Hells yeah. Well, Phil, here's the deal. You've been on the show. You can come on the show a second time, and you have to challenge Andrew the next time. And if you've challenged both of us, you can come on the show a third time and host the show. You don't even have to paint. You just get to hang out, call out the redemptions, and look at chat and be goofy. That's the deal that we give everybody. So if you're interested, be sure to hit us up on our DMs. Be like, yo, I'm ready to come back and challenge Andrew because, you know, I'm going to squash this dude because he paints like crap, and we all know it. And I'm like, yeah, like, let's do it. Like, that's just an example of how the conversation will go.
See, and Dan won tonight, and God damn it, if you come back and you win, I'm never going to hear the end of it. That's what
I won when I painted
anytime
against
Dan wins,
him.
he's like, don't forget, you can come back and challenge Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir.
That's the deal. All right, so I'm going to do Drink Your Paint Water live. He's only got 2 viewers. There's not a lot of people going right now. And he's making bases, and he's got some corn guys in the background, and I like that. And he's only got 2 guys watching him, or one's probably a bot. And so let's just go in. Heroes assemble. Have a good time. He's making some really cool scenic bases, and I enjoy that kind of thing. And so we'll do that. Yeah.
Stick around. We're all going to chat. Don't leave right away. Wait 10 minutes. Hang out. I'll be there. Dan'll be there. Phil might even be there. We're all just gonna chill and hang out. Let's continue this conversation in that guy's chat room.
What's his name?
His name is Drink Your Paint Water Live, which I think is a funny name.
Follow him. It's free to follow. Turn off notifications if you don't want to see notifications, but always follow. Followers matter. Say goodnight, Phil.
Good night, everyone.